up, Reader Fam? Today I'm going to be going over my top book covers of the year 2017. Even though we're not supposed to judge books by their cover, I am still somebody who can appreciate a beautiful book cover. So today I'm going to be going over my top 10 book covers of 2017. I'm going to try not to just say, it's beautiful, I love it, for each and every one of these covers. We'll see how well I do. Let's get started. First up here we have A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. I love it, it's beautiful. Oops, I already said the thing that I said I wasn't going to say. My bad. What I love about this cover is how it's cohesive with the rest of the trilogy. They each have the white backdrop with the red and black images on top of that white background. They're what I like to call aesthetically pleasing for my eyeballs. Publishers seriously need to take note on how beautiful these book covers are. I unfortunately still have not finished this trilogy because apparently I'm a fake fan, but I've got mad respect for these book covers. Next up on my list is The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. I'd really like to know who Leigh Bardugo sold her soul to in order to get book covers like this one. I want to sell my soul to the person she sold hers to so that I can ensure that I get good book covers as well. Every book cover for every book of hers is perfection. She genuinely does not have one bad book cover out there. She freaking lucked out because there are some bad book covers out there. Anyways, I love the colors used on this. I love the detail, all the swirlies and all the thorns. It's just top notch and it wins all the awards. For the next one, I'm doing both the UK and the US version of this book, and that is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I love the colors used on the American edition, and I love how the title font plays with the graphic behind it. The word Caraval is getting tangled up in the star that's behind it, and it's just such a dreamy and magical cover. And then we have the UK edition of this book, which is equally as beautiful as the American edition. I'm a sucker for books that have gold on them, and this one has gold on top of black, making that gold pop even more, which causes me to drool even more than I already do when I see gold on a book cover. What can I say? Shiny books just get the drool going for me. I can't help it. Next up on my list is the Doldrums Book 2, The Hemsley's Curse by Nicholas Gannon. The thing that I love the most about this book cover is just how it screams Christmas! It's a wintry cover, but it's also got that warm and inviting feeling to it. And I am obsessed with Nicholas Gannon's art style. It gives me life! And I honestly wish that I had just a little bit of his talent because he's way too talented. Like, he writes and illustrates these books, and both the writing and the art style is perfection. I raise my invisible hat to you, Nicholas Gannon. Next up on my list is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. This is a book that I have yet to read, and I'm honestly not sure if I will. I've kind of been up in the air about this book, but let me know down below if you guys think that I would enjoy it. But I can still appreciate the epicness that is this book cover. Every time I see this book cover, I am just completely drawn to it for some reason. Every time I see it, it has me super intrigued, which is why I've been struggling with my self-control with this book, because there have been many times when I've seen this in the store where I've almost picked it up and just taken it straight to the cash register because I want it that bad because of the cover alone. The cover kind of gives me superhero vibes, but I don't even know if this book is about superheroes. In fact, I don't even know what this book is about. It's just kind of got this superhero, larger than life feeling to it, and I love that about it. Next up on my list, I have Witchwood by Tahira Muffy, which is another author who has been blessed by the book cover gods and continues to get amazing book cover after amazing book cover. But honestly, I feel like her book covers really reflect her writing, which I think is really cool. And honestly, this picture does not do this book cover justice. I've seen this book in person, and it's even more beautiful than this image right here. There are so many little details that are brought out when you see the book in person, and also just throughout the book, it's just got this super nice wintry aesthetic. Like when you open the book, it just screams, winter! Next up, I have Waking Gods, and this one isn't necessarily just the front cover alone, because you look at this and you're like, it's a pretty good book cover, but it's when you take the book cover off and you undress the book. Scandalous! It's absolutely stunning. I haven't picked up this second book in the series yet, but I have the first one here, and I will just show you what I'm talking about, folks. Ah, it's so beautiful! And this is a concept that they're doing for the whole series, which just makes my little reader heart happy. Next on my list is another book that I have yet to read yet, and that is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. The thing that I love about this cover is how simple it is, but even though it's so simple, it's also super striking. It's a very minimalistic cover, but at the same time, it's got this striking image on the front of it. This is definitely a cover that, in my opinion, screams classic. A+ cover. The next book is technically not a new book, but it's an anniversary edition of a book, and that is The Secret History. While I love busy covers with lots of things happening, I also adore books with super simple concepts like this one. Like, this is the most basic cover ever, but that's why I love it. It's just so simple, and I love the font they chose for this one. And the last book cover on my list is Far From the Tree. This book cover just screams fall time to me, and fall time is my favorite season, so naturally I was drawn to this book. I've yet to pick it up because I've been practicing self-control lately, but it has tempted me time and time again, and soon enough I will pick this book up up because I'm gonna have to add it to my collection. So those were 10 of my favorite book covers from the year of 2017. If you want to see my list from the year of 2016, then you can click right here and go watch that video. Also, you guys should let me know down below in the comments some of your favorite book covers from this year. Let's have a gush session in the comments over beautiful book covers. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I post videos frequently on this channel, so if you want to be notified as to when I post new videos, be sure to go and hit subscribe or go and click the little bell icon and you'll be notified as to when I post new videos. As always, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, choo!